Hello, Internet. Your friendly neighborhood gremlin here. And we've got more Deathmark. Possibly the last of Deathmark. That's gonna be sad. But, you know, just the reality of these things. Games end. So I don't know what we're gonna do after this. Because I don't know that I can play Deathmark 2. Like, I mean, I can, but I'll already know what's going on. Because I watched Gab play that one. When it came out, because I was all excited about it. This one I didn't watch, and so now I've been watching her playthrough as I go, so I don't watch anything that I haven't seen yet. Which is convenient, obviously. I don't know, it was more fun when she was using the Japanese one, but... Okay, anyway, sorry, not important. I don't know. Why are we here? Happy belated Canada Day and early 4th of July, I guess? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Okay, I think we've looked at everything in here. I'm imagining that that's true. Do I remember? No. Face holds cheap fake flowers. Okay. I'm gonna assume that we looked at all the things here before I, ended what was happening. Okay, did we do this one? Oh dear, I should have been more prepared. Definitely didn't do this one. This one does not look like the other ones. Inside the glass case are whips and ropes. They're rather shoddily made. I doubt they'd survive being used. Interesting. You know, just the regular normal decor of whips and ropes. Everyone's got them, right? There's an unnatural space along the wall. Going by the stain, likely something hung there once. Okay. He doesn't want to let me touch it. Rude. There's a door leading to the bathroom, but it won't open, so it must be broken. It looks undamaged at first glance, but the whole frame is warped, so it's jammed shut. I touch it. Put my hand on the door and try pulling. Doesn't move at all. Just give up. You might break it if you force it. Okay, well that's a valid opinion. Don't want to break it, even though this is an abandoned hotel. Spanish donkey lies in the corner of the room. I don't want to imagine what it's used for. I don't actually know what a Spanish donkey is. Is it like a hobby horse? The part that looks like the neck is broken and the head is missing. What the fuck is a Spanish donkey? You know, when it's not referring to a donkey that is also Spanish. Are there particularly like Spanish donkeys? Donkeys that reign from Spain? I don't know. Who let me do this? We're figuring it out as we go, you know? Okay, door of the elevator. Shine my flashlight through. Only empty darkness inside. The elevator must not be stopped on this floor. Which is true. We do know where the elevator is stopped. Okay, so if I go backwards, I can go up. Which is what we want to do. Obviously, that's how that works. Okay, I take the stairs and exit out into the hallway. Wait, what? Who suddenly shouts? Isn't this the 3rd floor? Don't be ridiculous. You're just imagining things. I'm sure she's just mistaken. Shine the flashlight at the floor number plaque. It says we're on the 3rd floor again. His face goes completely pale. Absurd. We just came from the 3rd floor. Just as Hira said, we definitely just climbed up from the 3rd floor to the 4th. But 4 and death sound kind of similar in Japanese. So, like in English, we were afraid of 13th floors in Japan, and I think also possibly in China, depending. I don't know. Why do I think that? Somehow I just feel like it's related somehow. I don't know that that's true. Anyway, at least I do know that in Japan, that the kanji or whatever, how you say 4, sounds a lot like death. Or maybe the kanji's similar somehow. I don't know. But it's like 13 here. In sort of Western countries. So, lots of places don't have 4th floors. Rather than 13th floors. So the 5th floor is then technically still the 4th floor, but whatever. Not important. Definitely climb from the 3rd to the 4th floor. So why are we back on the 3rd floor? It might just be a weird fluke. Let's try again. Right. We climb the stairs again, like actors in a play. But sure enough, we come back out on the 3rd floor. Impossible. This time I'm sure it's an optical illusion, that's it. There must be a trick with the lights. I just completely lost it. I made absolutely sure that we were heading to the 4th floor from the 3rd floor. And yet, this is obviously the 3rd floor. If we're not hallucinating and this is real, then there are 2 possibilities. One is that all the floors above the 3rd floor are intentionally made to look like the 3rd floor, which would mean this would be floor 5. The other is that some mysterious power is stopping people from going to the 4th floor. But telling her that will only make things worse. How about we give up on the 4th floor for now? Well, here's the places we can get to. Yeah, sure. Okay, press the button repeatedly, but the elevator doesn't respond. Of course not. It's an object with an iron cover. I think it's some kind of electrical device. Okay, I can't touch it. Do I have anything in my bag? The emergency key ring. Small one labeled firefighter. Guest book. A spoon and a credit card. Okay. Interesting. I don't know, can we go up to the 4th, or to the 5th floor? Is there a 5th floor? I don't actually know. Let's see. Okay, no. Apparently there is not a floor higher than the 3rd floor. Should we go back down then to the 2nd floor where the elevator is? Let's do that, maybe. I don't know that that's going to help us, but maybe the credit card or the spoon or something could get us through the elevator? Elevator door. Shine my flashlight through the safety window. You can see inside the elevator. Seems to be stopped on the 2nd floor. Try pulling on the elevator door. Move slightly if I put all my weight into it. Possible to open alone. Don't ask me to do that again. Okay, so let's try the spoon. I take out the spoon. What should I do with it? Okay. I guess not a spoon. How about... No, okay. I don't know. It was worth a go. Right? Maybe? I don't know. Have we missed things? Venetian mask. I'm gonna match the hotel's theme. Really creepy. Masquerade. The phone? Power cord of the phone have both been cut. Phone can't be used. Okay. I don't actually know where we should go from here. Open the door to the bathroom. Because we've been to all these places. So, I'm just gonna cheat real quick. I didn't realize I was gonna have to, but we can't go anywhere above the 3rd floor. Which was not something I knew ahead of time, admittedly. So, you know, we're doing the best we can. Are you not going to be helpful? Okay, chapter 6. Sorry. Okay. Let's see if I can figure out what I need to do. Okay, got a spoon and a credit card. Okay. There's the nightstand in the corner by the bed. Use the credit card. Okay. Apparently there's a place we can use the credit card in 201. So let's go back and do that. Whoops. Okay, and then we'll exit. And go over here to 201. I think this one's 201. Probably. Yes, okay. It does indeed say so. Can I use the credit card to open this? Is that what it wants me to open? I take out the credit card. No. Okay. Interesting. Because that's the only thing I can think to open here, right? I mean, it's not a nightstand, but it's the only thing that exists. Find is an empty cardboard box. Okay, hold on. Oh, sorry. This is going poorly. I do apologize, y'all. Okay. Let's see. Okay, second floor. Get the notebook. Room. Go back downstairs. I'll go back to the stairs and go to the 3rd floor. Telephone if I left and get the spoon. Really didn't get a blood-covered credit card. Okay. I'm gonna search the nightstand in the corner. Huh. Okay. Maybe we should check the bed. See if this helps. Spring creaks. No. Yeah, drawer is locked. Finding a writing desk. Now can I use the credit card? No. Why can't I? Spot a crack between the door and the top. Used to be a lock stopper. If I stick something thin in there, I might be able to break the clasp and open it. Okay. There we go. Now we can use the credit card. Success. Okay. Mime it up. I take out the credit card. What are you going to do with the credit card? I want to try something. Don't know if it'll work though. Slowly push the card into the locked gap between the drawer and the top. It's a narrow fit, but I'm able to slide it in without any resistance. Stopper is directly ahead. So I keep sliding the card. With a tiny bit of resistance, then it abruptly unlocks. Wow, nice work. Truly the pinnacle of monkey evolution. Thanks, Zero. So glad I've got you with me, and not like Diamond, or I, or even Mashita. Literally anyone but you. Is that really a compliment? In any case, I open the drawer to find Mass Guest Book 201 and a mini massager. Battery-operated massager, huh? Well, I'll leave its uses up to the imagination. So there are more guest books after all. Let's see, what does it say? No, I'll look through this one. I firmly take the guest book from Hero. I just learned that it's better not to let her see anything too shocking. Oh, come on, I want to read through it for future reference. Our investigation takes priority. I quickly flip through the passages looking for a clue similar to what we found earlier. Doesn't take me long to find it. It's the last entry in the guest book. It's like the other one we found. Something's up. The fuzz hasn't come. Did Co really tattle? Mr. N is acting normally too. Sa hasn't been to school recently. That's all I can make out. Sounds like the one we read earlier. This fully supports my earlier theory. Yeah, I guess so. There's definitely criminal activity going on here. Those vivid entries prove it. But why wasn't this reported? Good question. This entry makes it sound like she was being backed into a corner. Someone was plainly threatening to tattle, and it was someone they knew, too. They wouldn't be this shaken otherwise. And supposedly the person who reported it to the teach, too. The entry says at the end that the fuzz, aka the police, never came. We can't come to a conclusion just yet. All we can do is speculate. Huh? We both freeze for a moment, all is silent. Was that a noise from above just now? Yeah. Someone might be above us. On the 3rd floor? No one was around when we were there earlier. Should we go see? I silently nod. Okay, I guess we're going back to the 3rd floor. Let's fucking go! And then go to 301, I guess? Or, okay. The instant I step on foot on the 3rd floor, I suddenly get a chill and stop in my tracks. Did you find something? No, nothing. Just as I'm replying to Hiru, Sir? I hear a voice from behind me. Quickly turn around and shine my flashlight. Okay, I'm afraid. But all there's is the door to the emergency stairs that we just came from. There's no one there. What's wrong? Did you not hear that voice? A girl's... The metal door screeches like a scream and... Little Red Riding Hood. Girl suddenly in a solid red raincoat is standing in front of us. There she is. She's... Wait. She's human. That ghost story was an utter lie. Hero, shh. Be quiet. I can hear something. Huh? A slithering whisper of a voice sneaks up to me. The voice of a girl in the raincoat. So happy. I knew it. I'm so glad I trusted you, sir. What the fuck? Sir? She was giving me an odd look from beside me, at my muttering. It seems she can't hear the voice at all, but she can see the girl. That's weird. I knew it. I knew you'd come. But sir, who is that woman? The echoey voice is like ice, but strangely enough, I don't feel hatred in it, just sadness, regret, and quiet plea. I'm going to make sure. Make sure? Make sure of what? The logical side of me warns not to get pulled in. Raincoat flutters in the stagnant air. Live or die. Okay, we've got deadly choices to make. Sir, do you come to places like this? Very often? Calm down. That's right, sir. I'm someone she respects. If I were someone she respects, how would I reply? Fuck, I don't know. This is my first time? Lies. Okay, that was not the correct answer. I guess we'll try that one again. I suppose that makes sense, doesn't it? Fake. Oh! You could pretend Hero is our wife, maybe? For instance, I think the girl's vanished then. Something falls on my head. Okay, let's try again. I'm gonna try that wife one, because that one seems like a good idea, maybe? I don't actually know. Okay. We'll figure it out. I mean, there are only 3 options, right? Come with my wife? There we go. Yes, of course. Hey, sir, could you tell me, please? Another teacher told me that I'm heartless and I don't treasure my friends. But if something's wrong, then it's wrong. What am I supposed to do? Which is more important, friends or what's right? Ooh. Can I say both are important? It's probably gonna be the wrong answer, but yeah, okay. That was indeed the wrong answer, but that's okay. Tell me one more thing, please. When people are selling and buying bad things, then who's in the wrong? The world? It's probably also wrong, but it's what I wanted to say, so... Okay, we'll try again. It's fine. Not the end of the world. We'll figure it out. Maybe buyers is the correct answer? I don't know. Again, we'll figure it out. But I do want to do it by myself and not just look at the answers. Even if it's less convenient for, you know, actual gameplay. Or not gameplay, I guess. What's it called? Streaming. Because y'all have to sit here and watch me go through this 6 times, but I don't know. It feels better that way. Yes, of course. Okay, I'm gonna go with what's right. Okay, that was indeed the right answer. I also kind of gonna go with both on this one, but I don't know that I should. I'm gonna do it anyway. Probably a dumb idea. Oh, no, okay, cool. I survived. Woohoo! I'm so happy. You're really him. No, I'm really not. All the immoral people died. I can just glimpse a twisted smile under the darkness of her hood. Who is this sir? More importantly, who in the world is this girl? Questions swirl around in my head. That second of hesitation. She's gone. The figure of the girl sways like a pendulum, then disappears into the staircase. And... Wait, you! Hiro dashes madly after her. Hiro, don't go! I desperately call after her, but there's no reply. Her footsteps echo sharply up the stairs. Shit. I better follow her. Think we'll get to the 4th floor now? Let's see if we can get to the 4th floor. I guess. Can I not just take the stairs from here? No? Okay. Go forward. Don't try to open the door like one would imagine opening doors would be. Of course. That would be foolish. Expected it, but sure enough, I'm back in the 3rd floor hallway. Huh. Would be a way to go up. The mysterious powers at work here. But Hiro dashed off and headed upstairs from the 3rd floor. Okay, I was like, what? Didn't you just say I should go upstairs? Maybe she's still on this floor then? If it's impossible to get to the 4th floor, then Hiro could still be on this one. Okay, well, let's check the creepy room that didn't have a bed in it. Because that seems more likely? Maybe? I don't know that that's true, but... A natural space along the wall, going by the stain, something hung here. Okay. Must be broken. Okay, apparently we can use that 5 times, and it's got a long range. I don't think the spoon's gonna do anything, but... No, okay. Let's go try the other door, then, I guess? Or maybe the elevator? I don't think the elevator will help us. Open the door to the guest room and walked inside. Hero? Maybe? Well, something's different. Something's not right in here. Are these spider webs? When I entered just a little while ago with Hiru, these weren't here at all. It's hard to believe, but the room is covered in spider webs now. I hear the bathroom door open. Hiru? So this is where you were. Hey, Hiru? Are you listening to me? She's acting strangely. Concerned, I move closer one. She suddenly starts taking off her clothes? No, Hiru, put your clothes back on. Hey. Then... Woman, no. I don't want this. Looks at me seductively from on top of the bed covered in spider webs. Please put your clothes back on. I was waiting for you. I've been waiting for you for so long. What are you doing? Every word from her lips drips honey. In contrast, my voice only gets shriller. This is so not like her at all. Is this really the same Hiru? Arr. Hiru gracefully slides over the bed and beckons to me suggestively. I don't want to sleep with you. I don't like you very much. I'd like to sleep with Diamond. Him I would sleep with, but you, less so. What are you trying to say? Do you understand the situation we're in? What does that matter? You're here, I'm here. Isn't that enough? No. Is she being possessed? Her pale thighs glow on the bedsheet as she poses seductively. She almost looked like a spider preparing to strike at her prey. Okay, now we've got more live or die situations, it seems. We're all alone. Don't hold back, take a good look. I don't want to look at you. The red raincoat flashes before my eyes. Could it be Hiru's acting like this because... Is she continuing the questions from earlier? In that case, a clue would be... Remember, what did she say before? Go on, look. No thanks, I'm good. No, that made her angry. Okay. How cute. Drew suddenly starts coughing violently. It's hard to breathe. Please, my back. Pat her on the back? Okay. That's usually what you do when someone coughs, right? The instant I touch her, her coughing stops. That feels good. I don't want you to say that at a time like this, woman, but I know. Kira suddenly lowers her voice. I tried hard during college and at work not to lose men, but I'm all alone in the end. No one ever looks my way. Sure, you're not interested in someone like me either. I mean, that is true. I depend on you? There we go. You are helpful to my investigation when you're fully clothed and not trying to seduce me. Then I like you just fine. Hiro's shrill laugh pitches into madness. Hey, get it together. I shake her shoulder repeatedly, but she doesn't reply. It can't be, is she? Her personality is suddenly and dramatically shifted, and this crazy laughter. Cold sweat drips down my neck. This is almost like... What's going on? Is someone in there? Diamond! You came! Sorry I'm late. I rushed over as soon as the emergency patient was stable. Did something happen? Yeah, she took all her clothes off. I'm not sure, but... I quickly tell Diamond what's going on. He swiftly examines the laughing Hiru and turns to me with his findings. No physical trauma, but her mind's confused. She needs to be hospitalized. We're on the 3rd floor. How do we get her out? I've learned a patient carry. We just need to get her on our backs. Come on, we need to hurry. If she's poisoned, then time is everything. Right, I'll help. Thank God for Diamond. My man to save the day. It's a bizarre and horrible night. In the end, Hiro kept cackling as we carried her out of the hotel. We put her in an ambulance and Diamond rode with her to the hospital. A siren blasts through the night. Exhaustion bears down on me and I find that I need to sit down. When I come back to my senses, I look up. The rain has already stopped. The moment I get back to the mansion, I collapse on the sofa. On Mary's sofa? Ugh. Fury rises within me without an outlet. Why? Why is this happening again? I'm sure I sealed Mary. So then why again? The image of Hiru earlier fixes in my mind. I have to do something. Something. Her shrill laugh echoes in my ears. These talks should continue to the next day. Should we read our ship first? Let's just read our ship first. I don't know that we've got a whole lot of stuff, but you know. No, we don't have anything. Girl in a red raincoat. Huh. I thought it said we got something. We meet a girl in the red raincoat outside the abandoned hotel. For some reason, she calls me sir and asks me questions. As if she wants to confirm something. Before she vanishes, I hear her whisper, all the immoral people died. More pressing, Hiro dashes up the stairs after her without me. Dangerous, I need to follow her. She's headed up to the 4th floor. Except the 4th floor doesn't exist. Or maybe it does. It's generally unclear. That's right, I have to investigate again tomorrow. Once I'm done looking things up, I should head to bed early. Something's happening. I hear the rumble of something heavy moving around as I'm half asleep. Is someone here? My brain's too sluggish for thought. I couldn't say how long I slept. I remember it being dawn, but... A loud noise makes me spring upright. Suzu! Young eyes are staring at me. I'm so sorry. I woke you up. Suzu? What are you doing here? The room was messy, so I thought I'd clean it for you. I don't understand. Sorry, I didn't ask permission first. That's not exactly what I meant. Oh, are you awake? Oh, Christy. Jeez. Are you a little too careless? Christy, you're here too? She shrugs and sighs dramatically, very nearly rolling her eyes at me. You left the front door unlocked. Were you out on an investigation until late? It's no good to sleep on the sofa. I guess I didn't have the energy to make it to my bedroom last night. Was I that tired? Yeah, something like that. Take better care of yourself. Oh, do you want some coffee? No, I'm fine for now. More importantly, why are you here? Christy glances over at me and huffs. I'm dropping off reports from Mr. Detective. Mashita. Mr. Detective? Must be research for Mashita's case. But who'd have thought Christy would listen to a request from Mashita? That man is the worst. The attitude he had when asking for a favor. If I didn't know you, I'd have flat out told him no. Guess she didn't agree because she wanted to. I understand, but why is Suzu here too? I told her about my visit and invited her. We exchanged numbers a while back. Yes, she certainly surprised me, suddenly asking to be friends. It's the first time I've been friends with an adult. What about Aita? Well, I guess maybe he acts a lot like a child? Who knows? Crispy whispers to me. I mean, I can't help but be worried. I have to make sure that creepy otaku doesn't do anything weird to her. I don't think he's dangerous. He's not that kind of creep. They go after children sometimes. Yeah, but again, I think he's okay. So that's why. She's worried because Aita's so forward. No, more likely because Suzu's too innocent. But I'm a little relieved. You didn't seem very well when I was here before, so I've been worried. Did I seem that bad? You look well now, though. I wish Aita could have come with us. But he's working at the factory today. Sounds like Aita started working seriously. It's never too late to start something. I hope he tries hard. So, moving on to the matter at hand. You heard how the owner of that hotel went missing, right? I have connections with the copy editor of the article, so I asked her. And sure enough, her expression clouds over. The hotel and the rumors of its illegal services were juicy news for the media. They even knew that there was a mediator organization managing it. The reporters looking into the flow of cash actually got some concrete proof. This telling of the story is fascinating because Chrissy used to be in the media herself. The things recorded in the guest books we found may have been connected. But before we talk about it... Suzu, sorry, would you mind doing some more cleaning? I've been putting it off for a long time, so the second floor's a giant mess too. Oh, okay, I can do that. I'll borrow your cleaning supplies then. I feel bad sending the poor girl to clean. But also this isn't the kind of conversation that she should be listening to. So, I mean, like valid, but also not, I don't know. Okay, Suzu skips upstairs. Chrissy seems to immediately catch on. Not exactly topic for kids' ears, huh? Sorry, I didn't realize. No, it's really messy up there. Anyway, tell me more. Yes, so the media at the time should have been pursuing the heart of the matter, but it's like the case was hardly reported on. The media caught wind of the story, so the police should have been briefed on it as well. And yet what took place at Masquerade is shrouded in darkness. It seems like something's behind all this. Behind? How do you mean? I don't know if it's true or not. But they had a whole list of all of Masquerade's customers. Famous politicians and businessmen were on it. And that reporter who got the proof up and went missing. Number of freelancers on the case also went missing, apparently. That's horrible. Yeah. Those are the only words I can find to describe it. You're telling me. It's an outrage to silence those who are seeking the truth. It's bad, but at least it'd be a little better if it was the work of regular humans. The work of regular humans? Yeah, I'm with you, Christy. What the fuck? What do you mean by that? Exactly what it sounds like. The truth is, they tell Christy about what happened yesterday. What we found in the hotel and what happened to Hiru. Color drains from Christy's face until she's as white as a sheet. Suzu, we're leaving. With her sudden yell, Christy stands up and prepares to leave? I'm confused. What? What's wrong? No one told me. What? No one said a single thing about spirits like that being involved. I'm sorry, but I can't do this. I'm never gonna face a spirit again. I'm not just thinking about me. I don't want Suzu going through that either. Thinking about it, it makes sense. No one has the right to drag Christy and Suzu into a case like this, especially me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get you involved. The research you've done is enough, so don't concern yourself about it anymore. Christy looks at me in a stunned surprise. No, I should be the one apologizing. I owe you. You did everything you could to save us. But we... Is something the matter? Suzu re-enters the room, head tilted in confusion. I just remembered something I have to do, so we need to leave. Sorry. You can keep cleaning next time, okay? Okay, I understand. Suzu nods, though she looks suspicious. She's very perceptive. She has to have picked up on the strained air between us. Well then, we'll see you, Mr. Gremlin. Right. Thanks for coming all this way. You were a great help. I'm very grateful. Christy quickly bows to me, her expression inscrutable. Excuse us. I'll come again sometime, okay? Suzu puts her hands together and bows politely. Oh, you sweet girl. Then she whispers in my ear so Christy can't overhear. I'm so sorry. I caught a little bit of what you were talking about earlier. So I contacted Aita. I'm sure he'll be helpful. Oh. To be honest, I can't imagine Aita being very useful. But Suzu's got good intentions, so I nod. Aita might be good. He knows things. Thanks, that helps. I do my best to smile as I see them at the mansion. I need to get ready soon and head out. New info added to the spirit file. Christy's information. Okay, I don't know that we need to read that, but I will save real quick, like. Just because, I guess? I don't know. Back to Masquerade, I guess. I didn't think it would go for 2 days straight. But it's sprinkling again tonight. Do you think the ghosts are making it rain? Gotta set the mood for the investigation, huh? Mother Nature is taunting me. As the time comes to get the search started, 2 figures finally appear. Hey, right on time. Did you get any sleep? Diamond looks exhausted, probably as a result of everything that happened last night. It's my turn today. Do this, we shall. Banshee? I honestly never expected Banshee Utu to come. But he definitely has some spiritual powers. Yasuoka's judgment is on point. But more importantly, how's Hiri doing? She's stable. She's showing no adverse symptoms. But she hasn't regained consciousness, and she's exhausted a lot of energy. Even being optimistic, this isn't good. At this rate, her life could be in danger. That's so. I was prepared for bad news, but the situation like that sounds exceedingly dire laid out like that. Problem is, we don't know the cause. We suspect poison, but without knowing what kind, there's nothing we can do. I'm guessing maybe a spider? What's worse is we can't find a puncture wound for the injection point. You can't give her serum? Isn't that normally what you give patients when there's poison? No, usually you give patients the antidote for the poison that they have ingested. Right? Simon looks exasperated, or rather frustrated. He shakes his head. You don't just give them a thing. So just try random antitoxins? Sure, if you want to kill her, go ahead. Even if we could get our hands on the poison, it'd take time to create the serum, the antidote. We'd be too late. So there's nothing we can do? If we just had some kind of clue. I look up at the hotel, basked in a sea of neon. There isn't much hope, but we cannot despair either. Oh, that's right, just so you know. Diamond looks over at me. There's no mark on Hero's body. I see. Which means the nightmare isn't starting again. I sigh in relief, the frozen chunk of fear in my chest melting away. I did some investigating on that myself, actually. I went to the warehouse last night. Did you? And what did you find? I don't know. I wasn't there. Nothing had changed. The Halloween box is still sealed. What the fuck is a Halloween box? Is that right? Is that where we've got Mary? Maybe? I'm guessing? Oh, well that's good. It's the first good news I've heard in a while. Come on, you two. How long are you gonna stand around chit-chatting? Let's go already. Right, sorry for making you wait. This is everyone for today, right? I hesitate for a second. Aita comes to mind, but this is all of us. Let's get started. Good. Time to get a move on. He's so energetic, it's more worrying than reassuring. Why is Banshee this fired up? Just an FYI, old man. This place may be abandoned, but stealing is a crime. Thanks, Diamond. I appreciate you. Ah, the ex-detective gave us this request. If you do anything illegal. How dare you? I don't go around stealing things. Yeah, I'm with Banshee. I'm helping out of the goodness of my heart. Anyway, who cares about that? Let's get to searching. He's a good guy. Sounds like Diamond hit bullseye. Banshee rushes ahead into the hotel as if trying to get away. As troublesome as ever. Well, at least he's reliable at times like these. By the way, Gremlin, may I ask you to do something for me? No need to be so formal about it. If something were to happen to me, please move Hero to another hospital at once. Spoken to another doctor I know. Okay. Then if I start acting strangely, I'll leave myself in your hands, Daimon. Yes, of course. And what will you do if we're both done in? Good question. Guess it'll be up to that grumpy detective. Right. Let's have him take care of that. Come on. Can't let that guy wander alone. Okay. Into the hotel? Into the hotel. Whoa. Still all fancy in here. Banshee's cheerful voice hits us as soon as we step inside. Maybe I can make this my second home. I love you too, Banshee. Oh, what is this glass case about? Talking to himself, he starts rummaging around. I already warned you once, old man. We're not here to play. I don't think Banshee's listening. As Banshee putters around by himself, he reminds me of what happened to Hiro yesterday. We should stick together as much as possible. It's dangerous to go alone. Yeah, you're right. Hey, old man, are you listening? I have ears. He hears us all right, but clearly won't listen. Good grief. So, Gremlin, you searched up to the 3rd floor yesterday. Which means we should look through the 4th floor and above today. Yeah, that's right, but was there a problem with that plan? When we went up the stairs to the 4th floor, we just ended up back on the 3rd again. I told them about the mysterious phenomenon we encountered yesterday. Are you sure you weren't just confused? Yes, babe, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was real. Then we're in trouble. Is there no other way to get to the 4th floor? What are you talking about? There's a way right over there, easy. Banshee unexpectedly bumps in. What do you mean? That thing right there, see? Do you bumpkins not know what an elevator is? Diamond lets out an irritated groan. Old man, you know elevators need electricity to work, don't you? You think this hotel has any power? If there isn't any, then all you have to do is make it so that there is. There are devices that control electricity. I should know. I'm an expert. Oh really, is that so? Diamond sighs. I think he's lost the will to argue. Guess I'll just have to find the device thing myself then. He heads off, and after I told him not to wander away from the others. I just asked you not to go off by yourself. Banshee, I'm begging you, stay. I don't get to finish my sentence. Splitting pain pierces my head and I fall to my knees. Ugh. Come on, what's wrong? My head suddenly... Do you get chronic migraines? Do you have any medicine on you? No, I don't think that's it. My head is just throbbing. A pulsing headache. If you don't have any medicine, then icing it is best. I'll go buy something from the vending machine. Sit here until I come back. Do they have a vending machine that has frozen things in it? Don't try to stand, you could fall over. I sink to the floor, unable to even reply. Before long, Diamond returns with a cold bottle of water, but... Strangely enough, my headache completely vanished while he was gone. It's hard to believe that a pain that intense would disappear so easily, but it did. But also, if there's no... Oh, he probably went outside to use the vending machines out there. I guess that makes sense. It's like, there's no electricity in here, how would the vending machine work? And keep things cold, but outside. Across the street in that little alcove there was some vending machines, I think. Diamond doesn't seem particularly surprised when I tell him. No, it's not that odd. After all, we haven't clarified what caused the headache in the first place. Sure, it's just exhaustion. You didn't sleep much yesterday, did you? That's true. I can't exactly say I got much rest. When you're under continuous stress, it's possible to get sudden headaches. Once you get home, you should take a bath or something and relax. Okay, I'll try that. All that is common sense, but it carries weight coming from a doctor. By the way... Diamond looks around puzzled. Where is old man Banshee? Huh? I whip my head around searching, but Banshee is nowhere to be found. Geez, already? I give up. Hope he's okay. Yes, right after what happened yesterday. But there's nothing we can do. We'll let him do what he wants. As long as it's a proper investigation, the detective should have no complaints. Yeah, let's go. Okay, do I need to look at all these things again? Probably not. Sure, the guest room's on the wall. Display case holding various products. Painting clearly out of place among them. Masquerade wife. Masked woman wearing a wedding gown. Okay. The stairs? Open the door to the emergency staircase. Go up. Maybe Diamond and I can open the elevator? I know that the third floor had that electricity box, so that might be useful too. Let's just... I tried pulling on the elevator door. Move slightly if I put all my weight into it. It's impossible to open alone, but if I had some help, I might be able to force it open. Want to give it a try? Lend me a hand? Alright, I'll show you what I'm capable of now that I've gotten healthier. On my count. 1, 2... Oh. We muster all our strength and try 2 or 3 times to force the doors open, then... Success! Whoa. The sound of something snapping and the door suddenly slide open. Did we break it? Maybe. It's probably still okay. But now we can search inside the elevator. Let's go in. Okay, well, let's go in. Manually opening the door with my hand and stepping in feels really weird. Diamond conscientiously closes the door once he comes inside. Doesn't leaving an elevator door open concern you? Ah, true. It was just the habit that I didn't even think about it. Why would it concern us? I don't understand. Still. Are those spider webs on the ceiling? Yeah, looks like it. An enclosed area such as this would be a good place to spin a web. Now then, where should we check first? See, I would have been under the impression that leaving the door open would be a good idea. Apparently both of them seem to be under the impression that it's not. Hotel floor guide. List the rooms 1st floor to the 6th. So the VIP room is on the 6th floor. It's the only one with a different color. I touch it? No, it doesn't seem to be. Touching it coats my fingers with dust. Okay. 6th floor is a different color. There could be a special room up there. I don't have any tools for that, so... Oh, fuck. I hate that noise. A small keyhole above the operating buttons. Peer into the keyhole. Oh, it's the elevator's fire switch. If you stick a key in and turn it, it activates the elevator, even in emergencies. Emergencies? What kind? I don't really recall. I think it can make the elevator move without closing the doors? According to Daimon, normal elevators stop moving if the doors are broken. But supposing we need to use it during an emergency, you'd need the key. We have the key. Seems like a good time to use that. We did force the doors open after all. If we broke them while doing that, we might need to use the fire switch. Still, you're pretty well informed. I learned that during the disaster drill when I worked at a larger hospital. We were lectured to prepare us for anything that might happen. So that's why you know so much. Do you have a key you think can use? You should try it. We do indeed have a key. I take the emergency key ring out of my bag, find a small key that has the word fire engraved on it. Stick it in the fire switch. I slowly turn to the on position, but I can't turn it. It doesn't seem lubricated enough. Ew. If I try to force it, it might break. I think that's the right key, but you might need to put some oil on it. Touch the keyhole. Why? I don't know. Seems like when we turned it, it'll switch something. Okay. Check the buttons. Elevator button panel. This button's for the 1st to the 5th floor. Going by how it looks from the outside, it doesn't seem to be broken. Wait, is it just me or something off? It is indeed odd. There's no 6th floor button. Buttons only go up to the 5th floor, and yet there's a 6th floor. Guide says there's a 6th floor. That's quite concerning. Maybe you can only get up to the 6th floor by using the stairs? I don't think so. It says the 6th floor has a deluxe suite. Never heard of a VIP room that you can only get to using the stairs. It's a good point. They wouldn't make their guests of honor use the stairs. But then, what does this discrepancy mean? Suddenly I remember how Banshee was fixated on the elevator, like he somehow knew it held a secret all along. In the end, we'll just have to try and get it moving. Huh? Get what moving? It's the elevator. It was like Banshee was saying. Diamond stares at me, his face a mask of utter disbelief. You know Banshee has mysterious powers. Maybe we just need to bet on them. Though his idea has a huge hole in it. Problem is, how about we go and getting it to move? I don't have the slightest idea. I see now. I thought he was going to get irritated with me, but Diamond thinks about something for a while. Then he slowly starts talking. Gremlin, to be honest. I've been giving it a lot of thought since then. A lot of thought to what? Why we survived. Or more, why the spirits were vanquished. I've been considering the reason. Surprising to hear him talk about that. He speaks as if recounting something painful. The reason why it's clear that nothing physical was behind it. I get the feeling that they were vanquished for a more meaningful reason. Otherwise, that soldier wouldn't have crumbled just from one hit with a chisel, which led me to one answer. The fights we experienced with the spirits weren't actual fights, more rituals with certain conventions. Rituals? Yes, just like religious ceremonies, rituals that are presented to the spirits. A ritual is a reenactment of something, obviously, that doesn't actually take place. But maybe going through the motions satisfies those on the other side? Then one's purpose is accomplished. In our case, the spirits were vanquished. And then the marks disappeared. It's all conceptual, but it's a convincing argument, especially for those with personal experience. I don't know, I don't understand, but that's okay. I'm dumb sometimes. Most of the time. For example, we vanquished Hanahiko with lipstick and a hand mirror. But we were essentially reenacting his memories of his mother. And if you defined a ritual as a reenactment, then that'd mean our fights were rituals. I understand that, but... how does that... What about the elevator? We must fix the elevator, that much is clear. But perhaps we only need a ritual. In other words, to go through the motions. They're saying we need to provide some sort of ritual to get the elevator moving. It's almost like playing house. This isn't playtime. Rituals are serious. No adult would get excited over a groundbreaking ceremony. Ah, true. If this is the work of being caught up in some delusion like the spirits, a ritual might make something happen. Investigation was entrusted to you, therefore I leave the decision to you. Okay, new information was added. Repairing ritual? Is there anything else to look at in here? Oh, here we go. There's something. There are cables coming out of the hole in the top. It looks like a light used to be here, but it was taken down for whatever reason. Okay. Is there anything else to look at? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, well, let's go then. Go up to the 3rd floor where that electric box was? Maybe? Okay, that wasn't what I wanted. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I just assumed that it put us back where we were before, but apparently it did not. We turn to the 3rd floor. This is interesting. Banshee's there. He's appreciating the painting on the wall and mumbling something. What's so interesting about that painting? What are you doing? You aren't planning on stealing that, are you? God, Diamond! I know the man doesn't have a home, but he's not a thief. Like, we don't have to be so suspicious of him all the time. He's not a bad guy. Ah, even I can tell this painting ain't worth a dime. I'm just giving it a good look-see. These paintings seem to have a specific order to view them. See you. I'm gonna go look somewhere else. Oh, see you. I'm gonna go look somewhere else. Banshee disappears towards the stairs. Okay, Masquerade wife. A picture of a masked woman walking with a cane. I'm guessing that's the last one? Object with an iron cover, and get some kind of electrical device. I open the cover and peek inside. I don't know the actual name for it, but I find a device that looks like a circuit board. Of course it's broken. I'll have to fix this if we want to get the elevator moving. Just like the old man said, it normally doesn't move without electricity. Of course, we don't have to actually fix it. So as long as we can get it moving, we'll only be performing a repairing ritual. That's all we can do. By the way, Gremlin, Diamond's face pales further as he groans. This stuff hanging everywhere? I think it's human hair. It does indeed look to be human hair. Sweat drips down my back. It certainly does look that way. Well, we can only ignore it for now. Yeah, good idea. Trying to put it from my mind, I reach out to the circuit board. Just then, I notice something weird. What's that noise? When I hold my hand close to the circuit board, I hear a faint buzzing. Coming from the circuit board. Something might be vibrating inside it? That's often the case with electrical devices. You're right, it's vibrating. Touching the case with my fingers, I can feel the vibration. He's right, the board is vibrating. So that must be why. Diamond nods to himself. There aren't any spider webs here. What do you mean? Nothing. I just expected that this place would be covered in spider webs like the elevator. It's strange to see that it wasn't. It's probably because of this noise. Spiders hate small vibrations like this. Or that's why they don't spin webs by motors or things like that. Huh. It's not really relevant. Now what should we do about this? Okay. Circuit breaker. Central switch is badly damaged. Everything else looks functioning fine. Touch it. I tried pressing the switch, but it's broken, so I can't get it to stay. I had something like a rubber band. I might be able to keep it in place. Okay. I guess we'll have to go looking for a rubber band. Should we go back downstairs and look at the other painting then? Maybe? Let's go check the painting on the second floor. So this one has a cane. First floor is a wedding dress. And what does this one look like? Masquerade wife. Picture of a masked woman gazing at a man. Okay, I'm gonna do something weird. I'm gonna look at this one, and then go down, and then go up to the third floor, and look at them in that order. And see if that does something. I don't know what it would do, but maybe it'll do something. Oh, whoops. That wasn't what I wanted. Let's try that one again. There we go. I don't know that this is going to do anything, but he did say you should look at them in a specific order. Okay, case holding various products. Painting is clearly out of place among them. Masquerade wife. Picture of a masked woman wearing a wedding gown. Okay, now that we've viewed that one, let's go to the third floor. And view that one, I guess. I don't know that this is going to do anything at all, but it's kind of all I've got, so. Might as well try it. Can't hurt anyone. To look at them in a specific order. Pictures of a masked woman walking with a cane. Yeah, no. Okay, that didn't do anything. I suppose that's reasonable. Should we check the rooms again? That might be worth doing. Vase holds some cheap fake flowers. Is it not going to let me look at the large air conditioning units? Tinted yellow, maybe from tobacco resin? Interesting. Okay. I was kind of hoping it would let me like look at it or something. Open the door to the bathroom. A layer of dust coats the mirror everywhere, but one spot which is wiped clean. If I squint, the clean portion looks like a hand. Blocked by someone who snuck in here, or is the work of something else? I don't know. I'm a little bit at a loss again. Maybe I should see what it is I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, let's see. Okay. Pry open the elevator. There's a pattern in the hallway of the paintings. Oh, apparently it's gonna let us force open the, what's it called? Okay. The bathroom door in the other room. Okay. I don't know why it's gonna let us do that now, but apparently it is. So I guess we'll go and try that. This one. The one that was stuck yesterday. I guess maybe having Diamond with us means we can break things open now? Door leading to bathroom won't open, so it must be broken. Looks like undamaged, but whole frame is warped. Put my hand on the door and try pulling. Doesn't move at all. I see. Try opening it while pushing from the other direction. Which direction is that? One not involved with opening it or closing it from the side. By pulling the frame again, and I'll try out my idea. I pull on it again as I'm told. Diamond puts his hand on the side of the knob and leans his weight towards the hinge. Then the door opens. Door which had stubbornly refused to open now abruptly pops open. Wow, it actually opened. Just a little life wisdom. I live in an old traditional house, so I deal with my fair share of troublesome doors. Makes sense. You never know what's going on, or what's going to come in handy. There might be something inside. After all, this guest room seems different. Yeah, we should be careful. Okay, well, let's take our asses in here then. And see what we can find. Oh. Bathroom sectioned off with glass. It looks like a rather extravagant bathtub. When I shine my light through the glass door, I find trash laying in the bathtub. Touch it? I step inside and dig around in the bathtub. Immediately notice a large object that looks like a small log. What's this? I stare at it until I realize what it is. A wooden horse head. Diamond seems shocked. It might be a little late to be saying this, but you really are impressive, Gremlin. I don't know why that's impressive, but thank you, I guess. I don't love all the handprints. They're kind of creeping me out, if I'm being honest with you. Okay, toilet sectioned off with a glass door. Wallpaper isn't particularly dirty either. Looks like it's been taken good care of. Touch it. I go inside and flush the toilet. Toilet lets out a horrible coughing noise and spits up some black water. When I look up, I notice something stuck on the side of the tank. Found a worn out talisman. Okay, cool. Full power. There's a shelf stuck on the wall. Lined up hairdressing products, cologne, and lotion. Some of the bottles still have a bit of liquid left, but most are empty. Touch it. I check the other bottles on the shelf. I find a tube that has something left inside. Maybe toothpaste? I look at the label. Vaseline. But definitely not toothpaste. White petroleum, huh? It's used as a lubricant and moisturizer. Oh, might come in handy. Yeah, with the key. Dark red stains on the drain by the sink. Seems to be dried blood. Someone must have lost a lot of blood, going by how much is on the floor. What the hell happened here? On the floor? I don't know. I can't see the floor. Okay, but I think that's everything that's in here, so I suppose we should go. I now have the Vaseline for the key, but I don't know how to make the elevator work yet. Okay. And the hobby horse, maybe? Or the Spanish donkey? I should really Google what the fuck a Spanish donkey is. Maybe we'll do that at the end of the stream. 'Cause I'm desperately curious. Okay, so what do we have now? We have a wooden horse head. And the Vaseline. A discolored wooden horse head. The next looked like it was attached. Oh! It stinks slightly. Okay. Let's go back to where was the Spanish donkey in here? I think so. Spanish donkey lies in the corner of the room. I don't imagine what it was used for. Part that looks like the neck is broken. Oh, okay. I thought it would let me put the head on there, but apparently it doesn't seem to be agreeing with me. Which is very rude of it. I object strongly. Okay. What? When the fuck did we get... Okay. Okay, we forgot a thing. Hold on. Apparently there are some condoms under the bed on the second floor today, but not yesterday. So, let's go get those, because we can use them like a rubber band, it seems. No, I don't know either, but you know. We do what we can do. Looks like paper under the bed. Square, brightly colored plastic object. See the whole thing, but I can't tell what it is. Try pulling on it, but it doesn't budge. I'll lift the bed a little more if I want to get it out. What do you think? Can you lift this? Well, I can at least hold it up. I'll just have to give it a try. Make sure you don't hurt your back. Okay, so I remember these things were under here before, but Hero obviously couldn't lift the bed. Okay, we both lift the bed up together. Managed to drag the object out with my foot. Got it. We can put it down now. Ooh, worked up a sweat. So, what did you find? Condoms. Got contraceptive. Strange, it hasn't been found until now. Well, at least it hasn't been used. Yeah, that's good. I would not want used condoms. 'Cause ew. That would be gross. Back to the 3rd floor, to the electric box, where we're gonna put some condoms. And use them like an electric thingamajig. Okay, take out the contraceptive. This isn't the original purpose, but it's still rubber. If I stretch it, it should work like a rubber band. I stretch the contraceptive with both hands and hook it on the switch. Takes more strength than I expected. I managed to connect the ends and fix the switch in place. Huh, you're pretty imaginative. Use the contraceptive to repair the circuit breaker. Okay, so let's go downstairs and turn the elevator on, I guess. See if that works now? Hopefully it will. I don't actually know, but we'll figure it out. 'Cause that's how one does, you know? Okay, so I guess we'll use the Vaseline first. Smear Vaseline around the keyhole. Nothing more than a replacement for oil, but it might help the key slide better. And then we'll use the key. Tag. Use the one that says fire. Stick it in the fire switch. Slowly turn the key into the on position. Something clicks, but nothing happens. Something else to get the elevator moving. Okay. Apparently we haven't quite figured it out yet. Maybe I needed to look at it again? I got too excited, I'm sorry. Whoops, it keeps doing that to me. I keep fucking it up. Okay. Try that one again. Go back up again? And look at the electric box, even though we fixed it? Oh, no. Okay, hold on. I'm feeling very dumb, but you know, it's how it goes. Okay. So what should I do wrong? In the lobby. Okay. We have to go to the lobby. And use a spoon on the control box there. Not something I would have thought to do, but that's okay. I realize I'm dumb. That is indeed an accurate description of me. No one should be surprised. Okay, and there's an electrical box here. Damaged circuit breaker. Copper bar is broken. It's obviously damaged. Use the spoon somehow. Take out the spoon and place it on the bar. Metal conducts electricity, right? Base electricity to be able to pass through that. Yeah, I'm not sure it'll actually work though. Might be enough for what we're trying to accomplish right now. Force the spoon behind the copper bar. Sticks in place rather nicely. Okay. Now I think we can use the elevator? Hopefully? I mean, that's what it said, I think, so. fucking go. And hopefully this works. For the third time. Oh, it'll be fine. We'll get there. Playing things blind is never a smooth transition. Okay. Slowly turn it in the on position. And... whoa! Elevator automatically moves to the first floor. Diamond groans as he wipes the sweat off his face. I can't believe it. It actually moved. Wait a second. You're the one who suggested we do a ritual. I suppose so. Still, I'm shocked. But now, finally... yeah, we might be able to go above the third floor. Exactly. I wonder what we'll find. Me too. Buttons. Touch all the buttons. To the fourth floor. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna have some liquids. I'll just be a second. Okay, we are back and liquidated. And on the fourth floor. Looks like we managed to make it up here. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Are we in fact on the fourth floor? Gloomy hallway stretches out ahead of us. Doesn't look all that different from the lower floors. Oh, but the lady's here again. It's her. A red raincoat appears in the darkness. My grip on the flashlight becomes sweaty. That's... Diamond takes a step back. Sir, other people are unnecessary. You're the only one I want to see, sir. I don't like gross or scary things. She's calling me sir again. It seems like she'll listen to what I have to say. To try asking her something this time. Anything, really. I just need a clue. Anything that can help us save Hiro, who's suffering in pain at this very moment. Okay. While I make up, I take a deep breath, but... ugh. Diamond stumbles over something and falls. Hey, are you okay? Sorry, nothing's wrong. Huh? Diamond falls silent as he tries to stand. I look over at him and immediately see it. The thing Diamond stumbled over is... Banshee? Diamond instinctively scrambles back. What is that? Something looks like a giant cocoon is sticking to the floor. I see a scarf and a hat entangled in the glittering thread. They look familiar. No, it can't be. Banshee? Old man, you're kidding me? Banshee, can you hear me? Please say something. I hear a muffled voice from the cocoon. He's alive. Well, that's good. Fuck! Oh, fuck. Okay. Spiders. I mean, I should have known. I quickly move to shoo them away. I see a red figure out of the corner of my eye. Fuck, I hate everything. Yeah. I don't know what that is supposed to mean. Diamond's so panicked he's unintelligible, but I know what he's trying to say. Escaping to the elevator is our only choice. Go, go. Together we rip Banshee up off the floor. Carrying him like a log, we stumble to the elevator. Where there totally aren't spiders. Onto the elevator and repeatedly slam the button for the first floor. Banshee, can you hear me? Hey, say something. Diamond tries to get Banshee's medical treatment. He's no longer responding. His body's rigid. Diamond focuses on helping Banshee. I see something black squirming in his shoulder. Diamond. Huh? Oh, fuck. Okay. I hate that. I hate that more than anything. I blink and suddenly the entire elevator is filled with wriggling shadows. Yep. They come, one after another. Live or die. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm not prepared. I don't know how to handle spiders. But I'm scared. What do I do? Find their source? You have to be getting in from somewhere. I see you look around the elevator. I don't see any spots like that. They just look like they're gushing out of the walls. Okay, so incorrect answer. Smash them then, maybe? I guess? No, not spiders. Diamond cries out in despair. Feel sharp pain. Yeah, okay. It's alright. We'll die and we'll try again. Diamond's painful grunts sound far away. I'm wrapped in infinite silence. Then eaten by spiders. Let's decide again. Okay, hopefully this will go better this time. I mean, I make no promises, but we'll figure it out. Smash them? I use my hands and feet to crush all the spiders I can reach. Sharp pain rushes through me. Ugh. Okay, also not the correct answer. I don't know why yelling loudly is gonna stop the spiders, though. That doesn't seem logical. But okay. Whatever you say, friend. Whatever you say. One more time. It's not like I don't feel spiders crawling all over me. Or anything, you know. Okay, fuck, I hate it. Yell loudly. I don't know what that's gonna do, but apparently it's the correct answer. I bend over and yell loud enough to wreck my throat. Spiders visibly stop moving for a moment. But why? I don't understand. They're still coming. We need something stronger. Fuck, okay. Use the mini massager? I don't know. Take the massager out of my bag and press it against the wall and turn it on. Oh right, because they don't like vibrations. Okay, the growling vibration runs through the walls. Spiders suddenly start acting strangely. Ha! I've done it. I know what I'm doing. And we've survived the spiders. Oh, thank fuck. Okay, creatures vanish instantly, as if they'd only been a mirage. What's going on? Yeah, I was desperate, but I can't believe that thing had a big enough vibration to scare them. As I'm puzzling out why, something slams into the elevator door hard. Hurry up, get the elevator going. Right, I need to hit the button. But then I realized I already pushed the button a ton of times. I press the button for the first floor again. It only clicks. Metal boxes stranding us. Why isn't it moving? Whoa. It's her. Hurry, hurry. It's obvious who she is. Move, move, move. I pray silently as I jam the button. Then the elevator moves. And the world is okay again. Okay, we stumble out of the elevator without checking to see where we've stopped. Doesn't fucking matter. Okay, we're on the first floor though, so all is chill. Did we escape? Yeah. For whatever reason, the elevator decided to move at the very last second. I doubt my praying actually worked, but I'm not sure what happened, but I think we're safe. I breathe in a sigh of relief. Figure appears in the gloom. Aita! Why are you guys in there? Aita? You're both covered in sweat. Did something happen? Of course something... Wait, Aita, did you call the elevator down here? What? Yeah, I mean, it looked like it worked, so Did I do something wrong? Aita holds himself back timidly. Sounds like he thinks I'm mad at him. Diamond silently steps up to him. Then suddenly gives him a hug. Oh, thank you, Aita. Well done. If you hadn't been here, we would have... True. Couldn't ask for better timing. Can't be more grateful that Suzu contacted Aita. What's most important right now? Oh, that's right. He needs emergency treatment. come help me with him. Ada. Completely clueless Ada. I don't fucking know anymore. I don't remember. Helps us drag the white lump out of the elevator. What is this creepy thing? I hesitate for a moment before I reply, but he should know. Banshee E2. Old man from the underground shelter. Why would he know who that is? What? Whoa, idiot, don't drop him. Why did he react like that? Such an odd reaction. I don't get back to Kuju Mansion until almost midnight. My exhausted body groans in pains as I collapse onto the sofa. My head feels heavy, like it's in a fog. To top it off, things are worse than yesterday now. Banshee was sent to Diamond's hospital and immediately admitted. He's no longer conscious. The untrained eye would say he's just sleeping, but he's actually fallen into a deep coma. His condition is very serious. To be honest, I wanted to go along and do something to help, but Diamond chased me out of the hospital, said I'm overworked and sleep deprived. Ada stayed behind because at least... Ada stayed behind at least. Not that he's replacing me, but it's good that he's there. Frustrated with myself for thinking he'd be useless. Once everything is over, I definitely need to thank Suzu. First Hero and now Banshee. At this rate, even if I keep investigating, I don't find any clues. Thinking about it makes my stomach hurt. Those two might never recover, and that's just assuming their conditions stabilize. If they get worse, something even more terrible could happen. I put my head in my hands and sigh. Red raincoat flashes in the darkness. What should I do? How do I have to keep investigating tomorrow. Once I finish looking through the documents, I should head straight to bed. I think we should go back by ourselves, though. Because Red said that we don't need anyone but us. So, wouldn't that mean that we should go by ourselves? Let's rest for today. I have to go investigate again tomorrow. I need to go to bed early and rest. Early morning. Get the worst wake-up call ever. At least we made it to bed. Severe pain threatens to split my head. Serious headache from yesterday is back with a vengeance. I meant to go to Diamond's hospital to see Hero and Banshee while it was light out. Ugh. Spots flash before my eyes, I can't even sit up. I pull the sheets up and wait for it to pass. I'm only just able to move by the time the sun is setting. Thunder rumbles in the distance. Sounds like rain again. Great. I press my fingers to my temple to check. The whirlwind of pain has once again disappeared without a trace. I sigh. We're yawn. Mashta calls as I'm making coffee in the kitchen. Says he'll come along for tonight's investigation. Must have finally wrapped up his other cases. Yeah, but I don't want Mashta to get hurt. Mentioned that he dropped by the hospital in between cases to see Hero and Banshee. Seems they went berserk when they awoke and are now restrained. They refuse to eat. Relying on IVs won't work forever. I didn't expect the report to be good, but this is a critical point in the case. Before Hing hangs up, Mashta utters a warning. Then this is the 11th hour. Mashta doesn't offer a reply. The red lights outside the rain-soaked window are hazy, like a wilting flower. Time to head out. Okay, I guess it's time to head out. Should I read the stuff first? I don't know, I kind of want to read the things. Okay, we've got a couple pages to read. I'm awakened by a noise the next morning and find that Christy and Suzu are here. Mashita asked Christy to bring me the results of his research on the hotel. Seems the place was famous for providing illegal services. That was never reported to the police. Might have something to do with the guests. Some of the guests were allegedly political bigwigs. We noticed something odd as we searched the elevator. The guide says there's a 6th floor, but the buttons only go to the 5th. What could it mean? We might just have to try and get the elevator moving like Banshee suggests, but how do we do that? Diamond says something odd, that even if we can't really fix it, if we pretend to, aka perform a repairing ritual, that might work. That's his theory anyway. It's true that I use the same principle to defeat the spirits by releasing them of their grudges, so it's possible it'll work. There should be clues to help us perform the ritual in the hotel, so I need to keep looking. We find the broken circuit breaker. If we're going to do a repairing ritual for the elevator, we're going to need electricity. But how do we fix it? The breaker vibrates slightly in the metal. Diamond claims the vibration is why there aren't any spider webs here. Apparently spiders hate things that vibrate. Okay. Not particularly helpful, but what can you do? Back to the hotel, where bad things happen every day. Okay, I park the car in the parking lot as always and walk over the street in the rain. Pass down the familiar road to the hotel. Mashita. You're late. What are you doing? Man in a trench coat cuts an imposing figure on the wet street corner glittering in lights. You know damn well what time it is. The time is of the essence right now. Diamond's prepared for the worst too. He's made arrangements to transfer them. Transfer them? Oh. He must be in pretty bad condition then. I didn't mention this over the phone, but I met someone at Diamond's hospital. Ran into Sho, Nagashima. Sho? What was he doing there? Some of his gang hangs out here. Guess we're a hot topic with them. Seen people in and out of the hotel. Nagashima heard about it and figured they were talking about you. He contacted the fortune teller and, well, so now Sho knows about the case too. Don't let him get in here. Why didn't you just keep quiet? Old lady hands out business cards to anyone and everyone. It's a real pain. Oh, come on, Mashita. She's trying to help. So, did you talk to Sho? Why would I? He cornered me asking for info on the case, but I drove him off. Suddenly feel uneasy. You didn't say anything unnecessary, did you? Of course not. You just said to stay out of grown-up matters. Probably not a thing to say to a guy like that, but okay. Just a moment, my vision tunnels and the blood vessels in my head throbs. Something wrong? No, I'm fine. Sure, he doesn't want Sho involved either, but he really should have considered his words more carefully. I hear footsteps coming up behind me. Can't be Sho. I raise my head with a sudden sense of dread. Moe! But it's only Moe Watanabe. Thank goodness you're here after all. Good thing I came straight here. I got the results you asked me for. I look at her blankly for a moment, but then I remember I asked her to use her connections to investigate the rumors. Right, thanks. There's no time. Give us the short version. Oh, okay. Then I'll only cover the really important parts. I heard something amazing from someone who was here at the time. What? Like the hotel employee? No, not like that. Jeez. When I say someone who was there, I obviously mean one of the high school girls who was up to no good. You talked to one? This is legit, right? Even Mashita's interested. Only the people who use Masquerade really know what happened there. Hearing from someone involved is best. Yeah, her name is Eiko. The editorial department helped me track her down. But, I think she was the one who was maybe supposed to tell? I don't remember. But Ko was one of the people mentioned in the thingamajigs. She went to a nearby high school and did this part-time job, apparently. What's really important is what Eiko said about her classmate, Esko. Moe pulls a voice recorder from her bag and hits the play button. Yeah, a friend introduced me to a part-time job. It was whimsical. I just did it on a whim. Yeah, so we were supposed to meet at the hotel, Masquerade. There's a system there where someone introduces us to customers. Get a lot of money from it, so everyone was dying to get hired. But one day, there was like an incident? Someone at school found out about the job. Some goody two-shoes class rep, Esco, said she was going to tell her teacher, Enmura, Mr. N. Everyone freaked and apologized to her, saying they'd stop. She wouldn't listen. So, if our parents found out, it'd be the worst thing ever. We begged, but she didn't budge. In the end, she left class saying she was going to go to the police with Enmura. So we were totally freaking out. So I went to the hotel that night. At that point there was no harm in going, you know? But then she was there. Ko was standing in front of Masquerade in the drizzling rain, in a red raincoat. Said she was going to go to the police. So who knows why she was at the hotel. That made us all jumpy and on edge every day after that. Except nothing ever happened. Soon after that, Masquerade shut down. I guess they uncovered something. Oh, the job? Yeah, I completely quit after that. That's Aika's testimony. Just the important parts, though. Moe got a fascinating first-hand account. Rumors of Red Riding Hood, what was written in the guest books we found in the hotel. All the pieces are in that girl's confession. So what ended up happening to Esco? I don't know exactly, but apparently she stopped coming to school. According to Eiko, she just suddenly stopped showing up. Mashta snorts. It's too perfect. She was probably just being overly dramatic. Especially that part about the red raincoat. Most people use an umbrella when it's raining. That's true. Mashta's right. It's possible that the raincoat was a sign for whoever she was waiting for, but hardly anyone comes down the street. It doesn't really fit. Is that all you have to tell us? Then hurry up and go home. So I really can't come with you? I worked really hard, you know. Apparently Moe really wants to come along. I do feel bad. She worked and got us that info just so she could investigate with us. But sorry, but you shouldn't be here. We've got 2 people who were helping us who are in the hospital, so please Moe, just go home, babe. There've already been 2 victims. We can't get you wrapped up in this too. Oh, okay, I understand. Moe nods. I guess she's already over it. You better tell me all about it later, and be careful. She sounds worried about me. She disappears around the street corner. Okay. I am worried about Sho, though. Siren echoes on the wind in an unnatural howl in the distance. I look up at Masquerade looming before us. What in the hell happened inside that hunk of concrete? There's always a tragic cause to the birth of a spirit. Red Riding Hood must be the same. But I can't watch my friends die. I slowly step forward, trying to escape from the unease that's threatening to engulf me. It's not right for the dead to meddle with the living. Mashta mutters beside me. Is that a personal creed? No, it's just what I think. Mashta clicks his tongue. Okay. Eiko's testimony. I guess we're going back in. Let's go see what's happening. Hey. As I step into the lobby, Mashta stops in front of me. What's wrong? What a fantastic job you've done here. Huh? What are you talking about? Look. What? Lobby looks completely different. The room's covered in white. No, it wasn't like this yesterday. Thought so. These are webs. Masha touches one of the floating threads. Looks like she upped the ante. Bring it. Time to make our appointment with our lady friend. Just then. Groan of the elevator moving echoes. Did the elevator just come back to the first floor? That'd mean someone's already here. Show! No! Did you see what floor it came from? No, I wasn't looking. So it feel like it took a while between when I heard the noise and its arrival. I'm betting it's one of the upper floors. Maybe the 4th or the 5th. Yesterday we got the elevator working. We managed to go to the 4th floor. But because of what happened to Banshee, we weren't able to investigate any higher. Okay, let's start on the 4th floor. Okay, let's start on the 4th floor. We'll take the elevator to the 4th floor. Let's get the fuck out of here. Because spiders are scary. I just want to see, I'm curious. Oh no, our mini massager still has 5 uses. Okay, that was what I wanted to know. Why, I don't know. I opened the door to the guest room and walked inside. Okay. There's a Venetian mask on the wall. Plague Doctor mask. Touch it. I pick up the mask and find a talisman on the wall underneath. Okay, worn out talisman. Good. Large air conditioning unit attached to the ceiling. It's stained, but it would likely work with electricity. Didn't we turn the electricity on? I thought that was a thing that we did. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. There's something here. Chest with a vase on top. It's made out of wood, but it isn't broken. Whatever's inside is probably still intact. Touch it. Open the drawer and find a notebook. Mass Guest Book 401. What's that? Guest book provided by the hotel. Guests write about their experiences in it. I glance through the pages. Guest book entries are entirely different from the other ones. Covers a number of horrifying topics, such as devil worship and different kinds of torture. Every page is crammed with stuff like that. It's impossible to tell which ones are delusions and which ones actually took place. The only thing I can say for sure is that it's surging with a twisted, single-minded appetite. I silently hand over the guest book. Mashta skims through it and then smirks. Oh, it's quite the hobby. Handwriting differs by page. This was written by several guests. I find it hard to believe. I sincerely doubt there are so many people in the world who have such a unique hobby. They're like moths drawn to a flame. You wouldn't even know to look at them. Pieces are finally coming together. Seems the hotel offered a special service for its perverted guests. You mean kind of stuff written in that guest book? Yeah, kids working at that part-time job were probably part of it too. Guaranteed their safety and complete confidentiality, of course. After all, the one who sold his soul was probably most nervous about that. Still, these people have quite the imagination. Mashta mutters sarcastically as he casually leafs through the pages. Then he stops. Hey, this phrase, do you know what it means? The phrase Mashta's pointing to is Jorogumo's punishment. Jorogumo, huh? A spider monster from Japanese folklore that can shapeshift into a beautiful woman. Ah, so you do know about it. Thanks so much for the info dump. Ignore the hint of sarcasm in his voice as I read the rest of the page. Jorogumo's punishment is a recreation of a certain urban legend. You capture the largest spider you can find. A wild one would be best. Sharpen the sacrifice's senses with drugs and use a mouth speculum to keep their mouth open. Ew. Then throw the spider into their mouth. If they manage to swallow it, they're innocent. If they don't, or the spider escapes, they're guilty. What the fuck? It's a witch trial meant to judge truth from lie. If I get a sacrifice that needs punishing, I'd like to try it out immediately. It can't be that's what's written here was actually... Did someone actually do this? Who knows? Hey, calm down. Take a deep breath. Yeah, it's okay. I'm calm. Not much believes me. It's obvious that I'm totally rattled. Don't forget, Gremlin. You can't die here. Of course, I know that. I try to keep my reply as steady as possible. My hands keep shaking as I put the guest book in my bag. Okay. Well, that was a good time. Bathroom? Where the scary lady is? I opened the door to the bathroom. I don't know that I wanted to do that, but I did. So, too late, I guess. Brand new spider webs. Was this web built last night? Okay, now even perfectly normal spider webs are starting to look eerie. Can you blame us? Oh, what's this? Trash can with a lid. Plastic trash can has a number of cracks in it. Maybe it was kicked by guests or something? Touch it. Turn it on the lid and shake it. Water paper falls out. Found a worn out talisman. Okay. Cool beans. Some kind of slime is stuck to the mirror, so my reflection is hard to see. Okay, interesting. Nothing in there? Okay, I guess that's everything to see in here. I was expecting something dramatic, given that our red raincoated girl was hanging out in front of it. Check behind the wire door. Folding table, chairs stored away, but they're too big to carry around. Okay. Well, let's go out and check the next one then, I guess. Okay, alright, we are still facing the way we want to be facing. Masquerade wife. Picture, masked girl running down the trail. Oh, interesting. Into the door. Opened the door to the guest room and walked inside. 402. I hear a faint laugh. I don't hear anything more coming from it. Okay, that was unexpected. Feels like the mask is staring at me. I take it down and examine it, but it's just a mask. Still feels like it's staring at me, though. Is there anything else to look at in here? I think that's just the mask. Oh, okay. You can't even look at the steel door. Let's check the bathroom then, I guess. Oh, gosh. I still feel all itchy because spiders. It's not my favorite feeling, I have to admit. Dark red water in the bathtub. My nose rebels at the stench of iron. Okay, cool. That means blood. Nothing else to look at? Sink. Horribly stained sink. Stains look like they must have come from old blood. Touch it? I really don't want to do this, but I need to check it out. Shut my eyes and stick my finger down the drain. Touch something hard. Something cylindrical is stuck down there. Sadly, my fingers don't seem to be able to reach it. Something's in there. It's often a prime location to hide incriminating evidence. Likely an important piece of evidence. We should get it. Do I have anything I can use? I don't think that I do. No, doesn't look like it. Okay. We can't look in the mirror. That's okay. We still have more things to see. So we'll be able to come back here later when we've got something we can shove down there. Hopefully. I don't actually know. We'll figure it out, won't we? Okay. To the elevator? To the 5th floor? exit the elevator. Yeah, all of me is still itchy. Masquerade wife. Picture of a masked woman holding hands with a child. Okay. Open the door of the guest room and walked inside. Hey, shine the light inside. Oh, don't tell me that show. Body is finally turned up. Let's check it out. Right. Don't want to. Okay, it's a skeleton, so it's probably not a show. Spiderweb wraps around the entire body, making it look fake at first glance, but when I look closer, it does appear to be an actual human corpse. Touch it! When I touch it, something flakes off. Looks like traces of dried skin. Ew. Corpse is almost complete skeleton. Small stature, but based on the thickness of the bones, it's likely an adult male. Considering how dried out it is, I'd say it'd have been here for at least a year. Problem is the cause of death. Ashtaz meticulously searches the corpse, then finally shakes his head. I just can't tell. Was he strangled by spider webs? Quit joking around. A joke, huh? If that's what... It'd be great if that's all it was. Still, the skeleton must have been in pain when he died. His face is all twisted. If he was an adult male, then he was likely a guest here. No matter how hard I try to sympathize, I just can't. Hey, look at this. Asha suddenly tosses something at me. Found it earlier. It belonged to this guy. Still has some fuel left. Keep it in your bag or something. Cheap lighter. Okay. Is that a coffin? There is indeed a decorative coffin. I doubt it's anything more than a fake prop, but it looks well made. Placement makes it look even more real than an actual one. Open the lid of the coffin. I find a book among the junk inside. Got the Monster Encyclopedia. Book about different monsters from around Japan and their associated legends. Masha flips through the book. Ah, so the spider monster originally killed people by drowning them in water. Interesting. Yeah, that sounds right. I remember reading a legend like that in one of the books piled on my desk at Kujo Mansion. It usually targets woodcutters or hunters, but they're always saved at the last minute. Every region has a story like that. Saved? How? There's a tree stump. Spider takes it instead. Then the protagonist escapes. I don't get it at all. Oh, we can use the horse head, maybe? I'm guessing that's what it's for. Sorry, I gotta plug my poor computer in. There we go. All better. There's no point in complaining about folklore. In any case, this will make for a good reference. Take it with you. Okay. Is there anything else to see? Open the door to the bathroom. It's making an unpleasant noise. I don't love it. Open the little trash can and look inside. A large clump of hair inside, as well as some paper waste. Resisting the urge to scream, I should securely close the lid and chuck the trash can back where it was. Interesting, okay. Storage cabinet beneath the sink. Doors covered with mold, so I bet that's because of the humidity. Touch it. Open the door and rummage around inside. Got a bent hanger. Okay. No, nothing in the medicine cabinet? It definitely looks like there are things in the medicine cabinet, but that's okay. There isn't a mirror in this bathroom either. How strange. Okay, but there's nothing else here. Okay. Chill. To the next room on the floor, I guess. 502. It's a locked door. But we have keys. Take the emergency key ring out of my bag and check to see if any of the keys fit. None of them seem to work. Keyhole doesn't look rusted over. I could open it if I had the key. Okay. But I do not presently have the key, so... I open the door and check the switchboard, but nothing looks broken at first glance. Okay. See if I can go upstairs. No, all I can do is go down. Huh. Okay. I'm just gonna check. 'Cause it's fucking hot in here. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on, sorry. Go back to the 4th floor. Oh, the hanger on the sink. Right, okay. That makes sense. I don't know. Will it let me go down without using the elevator? To the 4th floor? It does indeed appear to have done so. Okay, is this the one? I don't remember which one it was. I guess we'll find out. Open the bathroom. Nope, it was the other one. Okay. Go back and use the other one. You know, the way you do. Think I just opened that one? Fuck, I don't remember. Hopeful? I don't know that I should be, but I'm gonna be anyway. No. Okay, I managed to do it twice. Try this one again. This is 401. We want to be in 402, it seems. Okay, try again. One last time. We can do it, I promise. I mean, I shouldn't make those kind of promises, but fuck it, I'm doing it anyway. Deal with it. There we go. Okay, let's use the hanger. You know what? An idea hits me and I take out the bent hanger. Should be able to bend this into any shape I want. Bend it into a straight wire so I can fit it down the drain. Stick it in the pipe and move it up and down. Hear the sound of dirty water being dislodged, and I hit something hard. Got the key to room 502. On the tag, the key says Deluxe Suite. That'll come in handy. Good thing it wasn't washed down the drain. Yeah. There's sticky white threads wrapped around the key, too. Seems like they stopped it from falling all the way down the pipe. Okay. Yay? Maybe? I don't know that that's the word I would use, but okay. Back to the 5th floor, baby. And we are going to take the stairs. Because I don't want to go back into the elevator. It's scary in there. Okay, and so this should be 502. Use the key to room 502 to open the door. And we take our asses inside. A broken wooden horse. Looks like it was treated pretty roughly. The horse is lying on its side. Touch it. Go to lift up the wooden horse. I notice something catch the light. Pick it up and discover it's a metal tool. The mouth speculum. Okay, I didn't want to find one of those. Definitely didn't want to find one of those. It's usually used for medical purposes, but some maniacs use them for other things. Huh. Just some are plain mush to... White light flashes before my eyes and I black out. Okay. I hear someone sobbing. My eyes should be open, but everything is pitch black. I shake my head desperately and try to look around. I really hate the bright white light. horrible image flows into my mind. What is this? The young woman is blindfolded and restrained. Her mouth is being forced open with a tool. Her breathing is ragged. She must have been given a drug of some kind. Let us commence the judgment. Man speaks theatrically behind me. Court has decided to give the accused a fair trial and will judge her crimes. Trial will now begin. Oh, fuck. Okay, I hate it. Put the spider in the accused's mouth, and if it crawls out, she's guilty. If she can swallow it, she's innocent. Upon hearing it, the girl starts jerking around frantically. Her movements haphazard. Help me, sir. Help me. She desperately cries for help. Words are garbled, but from fear or the drug. I hear men jeering. And the man releases a giant spider. Ah! Into her mouth. Into the girl's mouth. Correct. It's a reasonable thing to react. Hey, get a hold of yourself. Gremlin, can you see me? Spider, get it, get it. Idiot, calm down. Ugh. With a slug to the jaw, I finally returned to my senses. That's right, I'm in the room at Masquerade. Then the vision I just saw. What did I just see? I went somewhere. You haven't gone anywhere. You just fell on the floor and started writhing. I feel like I've woken up from a long dream. Can't believe that was a hallucination. You finally calmed down? Yeah. I'm fine now. I wipe sweat off my forehead and swallow. That girl who was restrained, was that Esco? If so, then, was she able to go to the police because she was caught? Was she unable to go to the police because she was caught by people here? I suppose that's possible. Hold on, sorry. Oh, it's not going to let me use a tool there anymore. I was going to originally. There's a decorative coffin on this one too. Doubt there's anything more than a fake prop, but it looks well made. Placement makes it look more real than an actual one. Open the lid of the coffin. Find a book amongst the junk inside. Demon Encyclopedia. Book has pictures of various demons and demonic crests and lists their characteristics. I guess the guests here were interested in stuff like that. Okay. Oh, and we've got one of those, like, torture X's. Of course we do. That makes perfect sense. Yep, 10 out of 10. To the bathroom, I guess. Open the door to the bathroom. And then we'll look around in here. And feel sick. Very, very sick. Shelf stuck to the wall. Lined in the wall with hairdressing products, cologne, and lotion. Some of the bottles still have a bit of liquid left, but most of them are empty. Touch it. Check through all the bottles on the shelf. Got bath salts and insect repelling cream. Okay. Yeah, definitely what I expected to find. Bath salt and insect repelling cream. Oh, okay, apparently we can look at the bathtub now. Covered in dents and scratches. Too many for it to be natural wear. Going by the appearance of the room, horrible things happened here too. Okay. Okay. Bath salts. Key. But it also said something about the deluxe suite, didn't it? I was pretty sure it did. Hold on, I'm just gonna read what we have going on here. Apparently not very much. Okay, Moy shows up to give us the testimony of Eiko, a student who used to work at Masquerade. One day, her classmate, Esco, learned about the job and threw everyone into a panic by saying she'd tell a teacher. Students were afraid of the police getting involved. Mika wasn't sure what to do, but when she went to the hotel that night, she witnessed Esko standing in front of the hotel in a red raincoat. She told Eiko she was going to the police, so why was she there? After that night, Esko stopped coming to school. For some reason, the police never got involved. After everything, nothing happened. Why in the world didn't Esko go to the police? 'Cause she was murdered. Probably. I mean, I don't know that for sure, but it feels like the truth. So, we're gonna call it the truth, I guess. Okay. So we just have to go back into the hallway and something's gonna happen to us. So let's go, I guess. I hear footsteps in the hallway. Turn in the direction of the noise to see Sho. Sho? Sho Nagashima is standing there. Ashita said he ran into him at the hospital, but I can't believe you came. Sho, what's the matter? Take a step towards him, but Mashita stops me. Wait, something's not right. I look closely at Sho's face. No, it couldn't be. His face is unnaturally stiff. Suddenly he begins yelling angrily. I was looking for you this whole time. I'm going to kill you. What? Why? He raises the metal bat he was hiding and moves in to attack. Sho, babe, what's going on? Get back. Mashita yells, urging me to escape. But we're in the hallway with close walls. What should I do? I don't fucking know. Let's see. What are our options? Duck and dodge, run to my left, or to the right. Always go left. Always go left. I quickly dodge to the left. Hey, you're not getting away. Sho's bat alters course in a flash and heads straight for me. But the tip of the bat hits the wall and narrowly misses me. Okay. Well, that was good. Straightens out to swing the bat again. Shit. I have my hands full with just trying to get away. There's no way I'll be able to restrain him. If Sho's like Hiru and is infected with the same mysterious poison, we have to restrain him or his life is in danger. Can't do this alone. What do I do? Die. Sho's deranged eyes burn a hole in me. Call Mashita? Draw his attention. Sure, let's do that. And then hopefully Mashita can get him, I guess? If my chances are thin no matter what I do, then my only choice is to draw his attention. Huh? Sho hesitates for a moment of confusion. But a second later, you dumb idiot, you don't know when to give up, old man. Metal bat flashes above his head. Then, Mashita. You're the idiot. There we go. Mashita suddenly appears next to him, throws a direct punch at his face. And we are safe. And I'm guessing we survived? There we go, okay. Cool beans. Sho tumbles to the ground. As he falls, his bat flies through the air and... Unluckily for me, it collides into the side of my head, and I collapse with a pitiful yelp. Dumbass. Cursing, Mashita quickly grabs Sho's arm and completely restrains him. Ugh. Mashita puts his weight on him. Sho groans painfully. Finally, he faints. Hey, Gremlin, you okay? Yeah, it just grazed me. I sit up and gently shake my head back and forth. Thankfully, everything seems fine. Then give me a hand. We need to carry him out of here. It's probably like the others now. We better hurry. To think Sho would end up as the third victim. I managed to make myself stand up, but my spirits have dropped down to my feet. Still sprinkling outside. We drag Sho out of the hotel. We finally have a chance to catch our breaths. We'll call off the investigation for today. Yeah. Banshee and Hero flash before my eyes, but show safety should come first. Let's go ahead and bring him to the hospital. I'll go get the car. Good idea. Yours is better for moving sick people around. Take out the car key and stand up. But just as I do... Ugh. A piercing pain rushes through the side of my head and I fall back to my knees. Grandma? It's just a headache. Thought it had gone away, so why? Got hit right where it hurts, huh? Let's just rest here. But show. You're injured too, so take it easy. I'll take Nagashima in my car. You wait here until I get back, got it? Come straight back after I drop him off. Sorry, Show's in your hands now. Asha collects Show and disappears. The soft pitter-patter of rain permeates the area. The sound of the rain seems to make this place even quieter somehow. Then I noticed something. Noises aren't the only thing that's vanished. The pain is gone. The intense headache has faded like it never was. It's happened to me twice before. Hold on. Now I'm suspicious. I think back on the time when I had a headache. First was when I went inside Masquerade with Daimon and Banshee. Back then, I'm pretty sure I wanted to keep everyone together. But then I had a headache and Banshee up and disappeared. Next, my headache came the following morning. I was trying to see if Hiro and Banshee... Trying to go see Hiro and Banshee, but in the end, I was unable to. Then just now, I was going to the hospital with Sho and Nashita. I gaze at the entrance to Masquerade. You're the only one I want to see, sir. That's what Red Riding Hood had said. I get it, you. I stare at the hotel as if I can see through the doors. I feel I can see a red figure inside. One rainy night, a girl stood there, wearing a red raincoat. You're still waiting even now, for the one you respect so much. That headache always attacked me when I was trying to stick with other people. If I stop trying and stay by myself like I am now, then it'll vanish like it was never there. I get it. Hiro, Banshee, and now Sho. I've gotten all my friends caught up in this. That's right. My fault again. I'll come alone. So, do what you will. Okay, I have pulled open the guide because I have to like push the buttons in a certain order and I don't know. I go back inside Masquerade. Sir. Voice calls from the darkness as if it was waiting for me. There she is. Oh, maybe those are... I think that might be laughter. Maybe. What are you telling me to do? You see the red thread of fate, right? The top floor in the room of masks. The top floor. The 6th floor was listed on the guide. It's impossible to reach. I'll be waiting. Red Riding Hood's figure melts suddenly into the elevator. She does. The elevator's floor display begins blinking on and off erratically. Combination. You know it, don't you, sir? I don't know. Do I know it? I guess we'll find out. Her voice reverberates through the elevator. So she's telling me to go to her. But this combination, what in the world could it be? Well, let's go in and find out, I guess. Look at the buttons. Spirit vanished into the elevator. I must be able to use the elevator to get to the top floor then. The floor display begins to blink on and off erratically. Is this some kind of hint? The orange hued. used combination. I stare at the elevator buttons. Maybe I'm supposed to push the buttons in a certain combination? If I press the floor buttons in a certain order, I might be able to get to the 6th floor. But what's the order? I've got no idea. Got to think. There has to be a clue somewhere inside Masquerade. The elevator puzzle. Try the combination? Okay, so we want to go 4th floor. Push the button for the 4th floor. And then the 2nd floor. Push the button for the 2nd floor. Then the 1st floor. Then the 5th and then the 3rd. Then the 5th floor. And then the 3rd floor. I'm assuming this is the order that the paintings go in. I probably should have gone and looked and bothered to do the thing, but again, we're streaming, so you probably don't want me to do that. But that's what the combination is, I'm assuming, anyway. Elevator door opens and a musty stench greets me. But that's not all. The smell is blood. Of course it is, sir. The Riding Hood voice drifts on the wind. I've been waiting for you. No, I doubt my words will reach her, but I feel like I have to at least say it. I'm not the one you respect. I'm not the one you're waiting for. Liar. You always lie. I'm not lying. I'm really not. Ow. Scream splits the night. Same one I heard during the spider torture. Stop this. This won't accomplish anything. That's why this time I'm going to test you. Okay? Tell me the truth. Ooh, she looks cool. I love the ghosts in this game. They all look so fucking cool. Live or die. Countless spiders fly out from the darkness and start crawling all over my body. Ew, fuck. Oh, I hate it. Swarm of spiders keeps coming. I still hate it. Okay, so activate the massager. Which makes sense. Shit. Take the massager out of my bag and hold it against my body and hit the switch. It's worked before. Spiders start acting strangely. They scramble away. Okay. Red Riding Hood lets out a gutsy sigh. Glittering white threads fly through the air from her mouth. Ew, fuck, ew. She's trying to use spider silk? Okay, use the wooden horse head. I use the horse head over mine as protection. Strangely enough, the threads seem drawn to it and wrap only around the horse head. Okay. Sir, who's in the wrong? I only did what was right. That's for the law to decide? Red Riding Hood is staring at me. Sir, come with me. The only thing that matters is your life. Yeah, that doesn't make me feel better, babe. How do you know a person's worth? Shut up, shut up, shut up. Riding Hood screams again. Maddening eyes glare at me. Oh, she looks looks so fucking cool. Sir, how do I look to you? We met too late? What do you like about me? Your honesty. Okay, we've done it and we should get the good ending. Again, I probably could have gone through and done that, but if it comes to like endings and stuff, we'd have to like go back again, and that just seemed a little bit too tedious. Thank you, sir. Let's... Red Riding Hood figured waivers, then disappears, smashes through the window off into the night. Okay. Did she just jump? The bustling city can be heard out the window. I wipe my sweaty brow with my sleeve. Something touches my cheek. Something's floating in the darkness. Red? As I follow it with my eyes, I realize it's wrapped around my wrist. Whoa. Something yanks me toward the window. Ugh. I brace my legs and try to resist. But all in vain. I'm thrown into the night sky. Fucking hell. Are we sure this was the right ending? I scream as I plummet. No, I should be rushing toward the ground. Just as I give up all hope. Ashta! A strong jolt makes me look up. A man struggles to hold onto my arm, his teeth gritting with effort. How did you make it to the 6th floor, sir? You stupid idiot. Ashta? Shut up and give me your other arm. Hurry up, grab onto me. Right. Thank God for Ashta. He desperately tries to pull me up, and after what feels like an eternity of struggling, I make it off the ledge and tumble safely back inside the hotel. Ouch. The only sound that can be heard is our gasps for breath as we sit in the darkness. Why did you ignore my orders? Masha spits out words between wheezes. Sorry. This isn't the time to be making excuses. Might be better off shutting up. Idiot. Try putting yourself in my shoes. Is she gone? I think so. The window. I'm still trembling as I point to the broken window. She threw herself out of it. She might have been trying to take me with her. No, not you. That Sir person. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Can you walk? Then let's go. Mashta slowly stands and looks at me. Nicely done. Wasn't bad work for an amateur like you. Thanks, babe. I appreciate you. To be fair, I did cheat, so... I mean, don't be too proud of me. Stopped raining. Cool wind on my cheek hints at autumn. I'm gonna drop by and see Daimon. I'd like to see how the others are doing. Yeah. What? Hand me the car key. No, I can drive. Completely gone mad? Look at your hands. I glance down at them, only to suddenly realize they're still shaking. You just faced down a spirit. You can't drive in that condition. Choice made for me, I take the key out of my pocket and toss it to Mashta. Corner parking lot. Right. You rest here. His figure melts into the darkness. As I watch him go, I notice something down on the wet asphalt. It's... a spider. A dead spider. Lay there, legs all curled up almost as if desperately trying to hold on to something. Thanks, I hate it. Are you satisfied now? Then let's go home. I gently pick the spider up. I wrap it in my handkerchief and put it in my pocket? Okay, why the fuck? Did we do that? Car ride back is a blur. I sit and let Mashta's voice wash over me like background noise. I remember wondering if Red Riding Hood might have stolen a part of my soul. For the investigation today, Moe tipped us off about that testimony, remember? That helped me connect the dots. I realized the teacher was wrapped up in that case. Teacher from the school near the hotel was arrested for breaking the law. That's... What does that have to do with anything? There was an odd part of Aiko's testimony. They were scared they'd be reported, but nothing ever happened. In other words, Esko never went to the police after tattling to the teacher. Or maybe more, she couldn't go. I frown, as if trying to put the pieces together. I think I'm too spaced out, as it's not making sense. You'd never make it as a detective. Can't you just drop that? I don't plan on becoming one anyway. There's only one possible answer. This third person Esko trusted so deeply was one of Masquerade's customers. What? I feel like I've been hit up the side of the head, not with a pillow, more like a lead pipe. The one she sought salvation from ended up being a criminal. Definition of irony. Mashta glances out the window and chuckles dryly. The bitter sound fits both our moods. It was the teacher, Enmura, the one mentioned in Aiko's testimony. I saw a photo of him. He was thin, tall, the type popular with students. Well, I suppose. He glances back at me through the mirror. You might say he wasn't unlike you. Mashta suddenly tosses a file at me. Those are the research results. Look over them if you want to know more. Results? I flip through the thick bundle of paper. They're a set of well-organized documents. Would have taken a lot of time to gather this information. Then it hits me. Wait a second. Mashta just said he connected the dots with the help of Moe's testimony, which means he knew all of this before we started our investigation tonight. You knew everything? I just said I put it all together when I heard the testimony, but I decided not to tell you just in case. Why? I had known I could have... What? What could you have done? His tone turns mocking as he laughs. You would have just sympathized too much. Let down your guard. You should be grateful I didn't. Mashta leaves me with the research file and heads to Diamond's hospital. Now that I'm alone, I can keep my 3 hospitalized friends. I can't keep my 3 hospitalized friends out of my mind. There's nothing I can do for them right now. I've done everything I can. I boast on myself with that information. Spread Mashta's documents out on the table. I'm exhausted, but I feel like I need to go through them today. Who in the world was Red Riding Hood? If Mashta was right, the truth should be right in front of me. Knew it was added to the spirit file. Mashta's report. Okay, well I'm gonna save real fast like, just in case. And then let's read the spirit file, I guess. See what we've got. Okay. Red Riding Hood mentions the top floor, then disappears. Does she mean the 6th floor? The buttons only go to the 5th. I suddenly remember the word combination. Buttons have a secret code to work, but what order should I press them in? I'm sure there's a clue in the hotel. Again, was the paintings. I face Red Riding Hood on the 6th floor, where she had waited for me. I managed to drive her back, but she nearly takes me with her until Mashta saves me. Until Mashta saved me at the last second. He's furious with me for disobeying his orders. Given his research file in the hotel, this is what it says. Esko tattling to her homeroom teacher and Mura about the job is what started it all. And Mura proposed to Esko that they gather evidence first. so they arranged to meet at masquerade that night. But the only thing waiting for Esko there was utter betrayal by the teacher she was in love with. Turned out that Enmura himself was one of Masquerade's customers. No one knows what exactly happened to Esko. She was found wandering around the streets in her red raincoat and immediately admitted to a facility. Fortunately, her mental state was too far gone already, and she committed suicide by throwing herself from a 6th-floor window of the hospital. The night she died was cold and rainy, just like today. The report has info on Enmura as well. When he was arrested for other illegal activities, he ended up testifying about masquerade as well. Having your partner wear all red was code that you're planning to use the deluxe suite of the hotel. That could be the reason Esko wore the red raincoat that night. Not long after the trial, Enmura apparently hung himself in jail. Okay, apparently that's all we're gonna get there. I'm guessing we go to bed? We'll see if that's what we should do. If not, I've saved, so we'll be fine. Chapter 6, End. Little Red Riding Hood. Okay. And so the case surrounding Masquerade quietly comes to a close, leaving an invisible scar on the dark street. Lives lost there will never return, but neither will their trampled dignity. The only thing that saves that disaster is that my friends survived. Hero Benchian's show all regained consciousness after that. They got out of it with no lasting symptoms and are recovered enough to go back to their lives. Emma concluded that the affliction inhibited the soul, very much like the mark. In that case, maybe Red Riding Hood was finally released from that horrible nightmare, just like the spirits that gave people the mark. If anything good came about because of this case, then that would be it. A week later. I'm coming in. Ashta suddenly shows up at my doorstep. Before I can even open my mouth, he pulls out an envelope and tosses it on the table. I'm here to deliver this. It's your reward. Take it and get out of here. I didn't do it because I wanted a reward. How should I know? The client asked me to do this, that's all. I did my job and I handed it over. The rest is in your hands. Damn, what a pain. Ashta turns and curses under his breath, but I can still hear everything he says. That's all you came for? No, there's one other thing. I learned something from this past case. And what's that? Something about you. You're suited for this work after all. That again? Sorry, but I'm done. No more. Just hear me out. There have been more mysterious cases like masquerades popping up lately. I thought it might be Mark related, but it seems like I was wrong. He stops for a moment, then mutters. Yaki Yagio, a monster's parade. Have you heard anything about it? Hiyaki Yagio? I don't know what that is. Yeah, sure, in ghost stories. But he's clearly asking about something that's happened in the real world. No, I haven't. That's so. I figured you, of all people, forget it. First he asks me, then he tells me to forget it. He only cares about this bottom line. Gee. Ashta glances briefly at the sofa in the corner of the room. Might have known something. So you want my help? Old Lady Yasuoka seems to think you could do some good. I do too. That's all I wanted to say. Huh. No, wait. I have one last bit of advice. Quit doing stuff like that. Like what? You picked up that dead spider, didn't you? You saw? Just out of the corner of my eye. That's why darkness follows you. Your ancestors probably had pity on her too. The living and the dead can't coexist. If you try to accept their feelings, you'll just end up getting pulled in. Even so... Ashta might be right, but even so. If someone doesn't accept them, they'll stay like that forever. It's not something I want to bear. Masha just snorts derisively, like usual. Give it some thought. Even if you don't want it, the day may come someday. He leaves, closing the door behind him. That marks the end of the case and the end of one chapter of my story. But someday in the future, I can't help but think that door will be thrown open again. Deathmark. I wish there was more DLC for this game. That would be fun. But there is the second game. But again, I already know what happens, so I don't know if playing it would be worth it. Gallery has been unlocked. Clear Deathmark. Save all progress? Yes. Hey, wanna hit at the karaoke place? New Love and Hero song is out. Not feeling up to it today. This story creeped me out earlier. Do you want to hear it? Oh, sure. You remember Miss Yamaguchi? She wears those big glasses? I heard she's gone missing. What? No one knows where she is? Nope, she just disappeared. Just up and poofed from the library. One of the student librarians said she was researching something there. But then she vanished. But she's super diligent, right? One of the students thought it was weird that she'd up and leave like that. So he checked in on her. But when he did... Oh! The only thing left was her arm. Really weird scar on it. So it was definitely her arm. Scar? Yeah, it looked like a dog bite. Is this the beginning of the game again? Is that what's happening now? I had no idea where it came from. For real? I like that on Miki's leg, too. Huh? Miki, wait, that's... Girl who went missing, yeah. It's crazy. I feel like this is the beginning of the game again. But I don't know for sure. One about the cursed scar. Cut it out, you're scaring me. It's gotta be, right? Your snatches of an idiotic ghost story. Speaking curiously, or seriously. Obviously, you don't believe a word. They're only killing time. Rumors are the best way to do that. Sun's about to set. Gotten later than I planned. I shouldn't have stuck around to hear that story. I better hurry. Yeah, I think this is the beginning of the game. I'm very confused. Thunder rumbles in the distance. Okay. I'm going to assume that this is the beginning of the game, because that's what it feels like. And I guess we'll say goodbye here. So, thank you, anyone who came to hang out with me, or if you're watching this at a later date and you've made it this far, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Do hit the like button. Maybe leave me a comment if you think you want me to play Deathmark too, even though it won't be a totally blind playthrough. Not that I remember, like, all of the answers to all of the things that happen in that game, so it could be a little bit blind. Maybe. I don't cheat too much. I know, I apologize. I shouldn't cheat as much as I do. But I was just trying to streamline things. It's very warm. Actually, it's less warm now. I'm feeling better. For a while it was really hot here today, so... yeah. I guess that's the end of this. we might be back on Friday with something maybe like Stardew. I really do need to do that 100 days video. Oh, I'm so useless. I haven't been doing any of the things I should be doing. I've just been playing interactive fiction games and visual novels and stuff. Cause, you know, I'm like super responsible. Look, I've had a stressful time, okay? Anyway, not important. I guess I will see y'all soon, hopefully. Cross your fingers that Friday I make it to Stardew. Or maybe we'll find something else. No, we should probably just play Stardew. Okay, anyway. Thank you if you, got this far. Or you watched it. Let me know your thoughts down below. Hit the like button. Because it makes me feel special. And I will see y'all soon. Goodbye.